Very excited. Welcome back to This Morning, where you're watching Britain's Got Talent this weekend. If you did, no doubt you'd been bowled over by our next guest, the moves of some agile four-legged friends.
Lucy Heath and her very talented dogs wowed the judges on Saturday night, and she's here now to give us another poor perfect performance. Take it away, Lucy!
You ain't nothing but a hound dog, you're crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. Well, you ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. Well, they said you was high class. Well, that was just a lie. Yeah, they said you was high class. Well, that was just a lie. Yeah, you ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. Well, you ain't never caught a rabbit, you ain't no friend of mine. You ain't nothing but a hound.
Oh,
I mean, what more do you want?
Come on, then.
On a Monday morning at 11:56, cuddling dogs.
Hello,
I
dogs.
mean, just how handsome is he?
I know.
Firstly,
So
congratulations.
handsome.
Oh, we're coming up, apparently.
Yeah, they are. Well, Lucy, introduce us to your dogs. Who have we got here?
So this is Peach.
Hi,
this
Peach.
is Trip Hazard on my lap.
Hello,
Oh, I'm
you.
sorry, Strike is coming to join
Hi,
you.
Strike. So handsome.
Straight in.
I know, my
Honey.
goodness, he can't stand the little ones getting all the attention.
Quite right, too.
And he's a collie, right?
Yeah, he's a border collie, yeah.
And so
having an
how...
itch.
I mean, just the level of training that you have with these guys, even in this studio with us all around and the lights, the distractions. How do you keep them all under
That is the
control?
hardest part, really, of training. It's not just training the tricks, it's training them to be able to, like, just pay attention to you under any level of distraction, really, I suppose, yeah.
So talk us through your relationship with them. Who did you have first? How have you
Out
built
of
up
these
the game?
guys, it's little Trip Hazard. He's 10 years old now.
Really?
Yeah, 10 years old, unbelievably. She's one of my babies. She's just 2.
Yeah.
And Strike's 5 now as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you did such an amazing performance.
I was so happy with it,
on
to be fair,
Saturday.
yeah.
I mean, once it's all cut together and
Yeah, that's it.
slow-mo.
The slow-mo's stunning, isn't it?
It's so good. And my 2 little boys were just watching that. They were cheering you on.
Oh, I love that. That's fab.
Were you nervous before you did it?
Yeah, I was pretty nervous, but we did thankfully get a little stage rehearsal in the morning.
Right.
So I thought, you know what? I'll go for that, oh dear, stage rehearsal. And I thought then I can make sure the younger 2 are happy, OK.
Is this the post-performance massage
I know,
happening
apparently
right
so,
now?
apparently so. And
Cats like this.
because
I
I could see they were very happy in the theatre and stuff like that, I thought, yeah, I'm going to go for it. And they were really happy on stage.
Yeah.
And stuff. That's the, yeah.
It's so good.
Now, we've seen you in the past.
Yes.
You've been in Britain's Got Talent in the past and you got to the final.
I did, yeah.
Obviously, a long time ago now.
Yes.
But you decided to come back. Well, that was with Trip.
That was with Little Trip here, yeah.
So you've come back and I mean, the wonderful thing watching the boys commentating on Saturday night when more and more dogs kept coming out.
Yes, yeah.
How much harder is it when you've got 4 dogs or 3 dogs to control than just the one?
Significantly so, yeah, you know, because it's just... You're just hoping that everybody does their part, you know, and that nobody gets a bit distracted or nobody... Yeah, because it's all... Because they're doing so many things, interacting with each other as well, so they're relying on each other. It's not just sort of me and one dog. Sorry, he's such a fool.
He's like, more,
me and one dog.
More.
Yeah, we have to rely on everybody's part going right, I suppose. And it did, so we're really happy.
I mean, I do feel slightly ridiculous asking this question, but we have to do it.
Yeah.
Do they like doing it? Or is it... Because some people might say, oh, it's cruel.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks as though he's quite...
I mean, sorry, yeah. We do get some interesting comments, though. It's like because people think they look so well trained, it's like they don't understand that they are just normal pets. They live in our house, they're our family. It's a bit of an extracurricular activity for them, really. That's all it is. Like with Strike, for example, you know, collies were bred to herd sheep and stuff like that. But we don't have a herd of sheep, so, you know, people can do bits of tricks or agility or obedience or different things just to keep their brains and bodies occupied, really.
Yeah.
And, yeah, the training's all done with treats or their favourite toys.
Yeah.
So,
Lisa, how do you go, though, from sitting, rolling over, lying down, to hugging, was it Strike that jumped on the back? Trip jumped on the back. I mean, how do you even go about creating that and doing it?
I mean, it's all taught with treats, and like with Strike, for example, I can teach him quite easily to hug a cane or something like that, or a broomstick you can use even. And then once he can do that, if you've got two dogs that have got a really solid relationship and they're really happy with each other, you can sort of use treats to, you know, I use treats to lure Trip to Strike, and then Strike would put his arm around Trip, and we built it up from there until we can eventually like fade out the hand signals and get it on a verbal cue. So, and then it looks a bit more magical then than when we're not luring them.
It's so clever, though. And you do, this is kind of your day job as well, training dogs, right?
Yeah. I do perform with my own dogs at events and stuff like that, but also I do a bit of training for film and TV, so I'm not in front of camera, but I'm handling the dogs that are in front of camera.
Because they're
like little, I'm sorry, they're like little ninjas, aren't they? The little ones particularly. They're just extraordinary.
That's some of my TikTok there, that is.
And actually, Trip's been in a few things as well. He was in Ted Lasso, am I right in saying that? We got a bit of Trip in Ted Lasso.
Taught to...
We got that? No?
Oh.
Should have.
Taught to cock... There we go. Taught to cock his leg on cue, as if he's having a wee there, but he's not having a wee, I can assure you. That's a trained back foot target to make it look like he's having a wee. So,
back foot target? I've not heard it called that before.
Yeah, we teach them to target their back foot to something, and it looks like they're having a wee. So,
and you did so well on Saturday night, 4 yeses. And then Simon came to the side of the station.
That was magical. That was like blew my mind.
What did he say?
He said he was so glad I came back.
Yeah.
I mean, he did ask about how the dogs were trained as well, but that meant quite a lot to me. That he said like he was so glad that we came back. I thought that was. Yeah, it was really amazing.
The thing is, though, Lisa, as you know, you've got to get through the next stage and then get through to the lives. And it has to escalate. We've seen some amazing tricks from you now. Is there bigger, more exciting, more complicated things?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we put that audition together quite quickly, really. So I really hope we get through because we've got a lot more that we can do.
And the one thing I was going to say, is there, like, a mystic trick that you've seen done that you think is the hardest thing to do? Like, conjurers often think, or escape artists often think there's the one thing they always try to do and they don't quite make. Is there one that you would love to be able to trick? Is it like a 3-dog stack or something like that?
I've never thought about things like that. Yeah, more multi-dog tricks, maybe. Yeah, my brain was already going to individual dog tricks, but, yeah, maybe I need to think... Yeah, maybe I need to think like cheerleaders or something.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Absolutely. And do you think you've got what it takes to win? Do you think you can do it?
I do think so, you know, I do think so now. The dogs, I feel like everybody's in their prime. Peach, you coming to join us? Peachy. Come on, Peach. Come on, you come and join us. Yeah, I feel like everybody's working together really well. Everybody's in their prime. I feel like, I feel really good about it. I do feel really good about it, definitely. Yes, yeah.
Treats.
Treats now.
Treats. Well,
like chaos.
You have entertained us so brilliantly on Saturday night, and we're keeping our fingers crossed for you.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you so much.
The next one, and the triple dog stack or whatever it might be.
Yeah. Maybe you've given me some. That's it exactly. Yeah. You've given me some inspiration now.
Thank
you, Lucy.
No worries. And the dogs as well.
They're off.
Peach rounds.